I picked up a couple of typewriters this last week in a thrift store. This one for $5 and this one for $20. And this one is a Smith Corona Silent Super for $20, and this one a Royal Classic, which is a new typewriter produced for $5. And I thought I'd put them through the paces and see if they're worth the money I paid for them. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to go through and put this paper in and start with the Royal Classic. Seems to be all right. I've heard these are of dubious quality, so let me hear how it sounds. It sounds kind of hollow for some reason. Okay, well, not terrible, not great. The key travel is not that far. You know, strangely enough, these don't, they're really light. I don't think that they are metal. These type slugs are plastic. Well, let me see what I can do with them. Okay, well, it seems to type fast enough. Oops, we have a problem here. It is not moving. It was moving, but now it's not. I did have a problem with this before when I first got it, trying to figure it out, and this had come off, and now it doesn't want to do it at all. Well, it lasted about 5 minutes, and if you look at it, the typing is kind of weird. It doesn't look like it's all together. It looks like it's pretty poorly done. I mean, if I can get that sorted out, why it's not moving, I suspect that there's a problem with the mechanism here again, but it seems to be just fine typing. Well, just fine, but if you ever want to get one of these, that's something you have to pay attention to. Maybe this is why it was at the thrift store. It wouldn't move. So I'll have to see if I can fix that. But this is, like I said, not the first time it happened. Looks like I can change these. The tab sets, whoops, lots of plastic. This is metal though. This is, pull that off. And metal, I don't know what these, I don't know if they're stainless steel or aluminum or what, but it doesn't seem solid. It feels, well, okay, let's move on to my next find, Smith Corona Silent Super. And I was excited to see this one, and then I find out that it's been probably somewhere for a long time, and it's got some problems with the keys. They are sticking a lot. So I will have to do a little cleaning and see how that works. Okay, I had to come up on my front porch to see if I can get this working a little bit. So I've got some alcohol, and I'm going to, got a rag underneath it. I'm going to pour it on, see if I can get these working a little bit. It obviously needs to have more than just alcohol in it to get them working, but maybe I can get them freed up. There we go. So back and forth. Okay, so I can see that it's working from here. If I get this alcohol in there and get it working a little bit. So I'm gonna have to do that with all of these keys. And they're really a pain. Got lots of previous lubricants in there, I guess. Something that needs definitely to be cleaned. Well, as soon as it seems to be working a little bit better there. Oops. Let's move that back and forth. Well, for the moment, looks like I've got them working at least now, but it's going to need much better cleaning than I've done just by freeing them up right now. But that can be done later. So I'm going to take it back and do a little typing and a little comparison you can hear. And I can hear what's going on with it. Do a little comparison to the other Royal Classic. Okay, back. I have the rag on there that... Okay, so Smith Corona with these emerald green keys. It's a gray. I thought it was an emerald green, but I mean it's emerald up here. But anyway, I've tried to clean up a little bit, but wear and tear keeps it. I'll have to do a little bit, work a little bit harder on that. So how does this one sound compared to the other one, and how does it feel? And let's take a look at. Yep, that works on this one. Oops, where's my backspace there? Do you hear that solid feel to it? The clack doesn't rattle the whole thing. Very solid feel. Things seem to be working well. It's not as, I have a different one. I have another Silent Super, and it does feel a lot easier to type on. That's probably because I haven't cleaned all that junk out of there. However, the typing really sounds and really feels strong and solid. It's not like it's rattling the whole time I type, like it's going to fall apart. Yeah, do you hear that? And very solid going back and forth. Now let's change to go to this one. And even though it doesn't want to go up, I can still move it by myself. And do you hear that? Oh, look. Can you see those? The letters don't even go on the line at this, where they should. They're kind of up and down. I don't know if that's because the type slugs are positioned poorly or what, but it doesn't sound very good. Doesn't look very good either. Yeah, that doesn't sound very good. Well, is it worth $5? Probably not. I'd say skip that one and find one of these and learn how to clean it up like I'm trying to do. Listen to this. Is it true that Tom Hanks said that the best typewriters have already been made, and that nothing new is going to be made that's better? Well, if this is what they mean by nothing better, nothing new, I think that it's true. This is definitely not very good. This would very loud. Much more silent, a better typewriter. This will last you another 100 years. This one didn't last 5 minutes. So, my finds at the thrift store. Lucky, unlucky. Yes, no, don't take that one. Good luck to you.